Welcome. Welcome and thank you. Thank you for joining me. I sincerely appreciate you. My name's Pablo. This is my channel. I've started a couple of YouTube channels before. One was called The Human Observer. I started with a good friend of mine. Had to close that one down for a couple of reasons. And I've got another one at the moment which is still running, and it's a fantastic podcast. It's called Quattro Podcast. It's me and three good friends of mine, very diverse personalities, and it's going okay. It's going okay. But this is a different kind of execution. This is me reaching out to the public world to share something that I think needs to be shared, something that lots of things that are always constantly on my mind. There are things that, tools that I've worked on over the years that have allowed me to navigate through very difficult situations. And through it all is a very spiritual depth that I feel like needs to be shared. In a nutshell, that's where I'm coming from. I am aiming to become a content creator in the space of the most human things that exist. We are humans. I am deeply fortunate and grateful for the fact that I'm coming to you now prior to artificial intelligence being able to deliver this kind of content without being able to tell that it's a human that's delivering it. So what I mean is, we're on that cusp. It's the most extraordinary time to be alive. It really is, because we're getting to the point with the artificial intelligence stuff that, like, the number of YouTube channels that exist, and you click on the video and it's someone talking, but if you've listened very carefully to the way that the audio is recorded, there's artifacts in it. It's not a human being talking. It's the artificial intelligence. And the problem with that kind of channel is that, like verbal diarrhea, the AI will spit out as much text and pad out as much content as you want it to pad out. If you want more, just ask it for more. Say, make it longer, right? Want less, just say, make it shorter. Put this point in, take this point out. It's just incredible. And what you end up with is a system that perhaps doesn't prioritize the correct things to focus on. And there's YouTube channels out there now that, they publish hundreds of videos, and all it is someone just typing into a GPT, punching out these scripts, coupling it with some kind of, artificial intelligence video generation tool that just picks up clips that are relevant to the subject matter, and then punching these videos out there like they're confetti. And because of this, the YouTube algorithm has started working against the people that it's meant to, their customers. You, the person who's consuming this content. But further to that, so I'm thankful for the fact that I can come to you. I've started this channel prior to that AI revolution, because what it's going to come down to is, when did this channel first upload a video? And I'm worried for the channels that have audio only. I recorded this video actually before, and it was slightly out of focus. My studio camera doesn't do autofocus very well. So I was struck with the possibility. I thought, just export the audio and upload a picture of my face. Not good enough. Not good enough, because, you know, it's not provably a human being that's talking. We're getting to that point. We're getting to that point. So I'm thankful. I'm deeply, deeply grateful for the fact that I can generate these videos with you, for you, and you can be assured that the person that you're talking to is a human being, that you're watching is a human being. One of the things that I really like to focus on is philosophy, that sort of deep thinking mind that has spirituality permeated right through it. I plan to cover quite a broad range of topics on this channel, but the main thing that you should keep in mind is that everything that I produce on this channel is about you, is about a human being having a human experience on this planet. I've developed a lot of tools, and one of my main thrusts for this channel that I have been working on, and probably the seed reason that I've started this channel, is because I've developed a way to attempt to identify your true purpose on this planet. And I've looked at a diverse range of tools that are out there already, and none of them that I've been able to find are as comprehensive as the system that I've developed. Part of this deployment, part of this channel, part of everything that I've done in this studio is me seeking my true purpose. Other things as well that I've developed are introspection tools. So what I'm talking about is ways to take stock of your internal state and how the external world reflects on that. So what I'm talking about is, what am I doing right? How do I know I'm doing that right? What am I doing wrong? How do I know that that is wrong? So my life ambition is really to be somebody who allows people to have a more engaged and impactful experience within life, a positively impactful experience. Why do I want to do that? Think about it this way. If you were able to sum up the total good that you've done on this planet as an individual, that would sum up to a hypothetical number. But if you influenced others to do good, then it's an exponential positivity curve for that person. That's what I want to be. I want to be the seed that grows throughout a community of deep positivity that has a beneficial impact on humanity, on the planet, on everything that's important to you. I'm aiming to release one video per week, and I want to keep these videos between 10 to 15 minutes. I want to keep these videos unedited. You know, you'll see a cut, or you know, the presenter, like the video cuts to a clip of something and then it comes back to the presenter. Well, in those situations, almost certainly the video has been cut and it's been, you know, stitched back so that a big chunk of video is missing. Because sometimes the presenter, I'm talking about this with some dot points that I've written down on my computer screen here. But what happens is the mind wanders sometimes and you go down avenues that perhaps you didn't want to. And the end experience for the person consuming this may be that it'd be better if I cut the video and edited it to truncate it down. But I want you to experience this the way that I experienced it, the way that I delivered it, the true way, not the polished way. If there's anything that I can do to help steer the YouTube algorithm in a more wholesome direction, and there's anything that you can do, it's to seek out that kind of content. Not the hyper-polished, Hollywood budget, Mr. Beast style, just rambunctious, you know, like attention deficit disorder inducing content that has become the bread and butter of this platform. Come back to yourself. Come back to being human. Come back to us. So thank you. I deeply, deeply, deeply appreciate your presence here. I want us to have a conversation. Leave me a comment. This video hasn't had a lot of substance because it's an introduction. But the next video and the video after that, I'm going to start getting into some really deep philosophical subjects. If you found this video accidentally, if the algorithm has, by a grace of miracle, shown it to you and you clicked on it and you've made it to the end, I suggest that you click the subscribe button, because it's very possible that you may not see this channel again. I want to thank you again, and I'll see you next time.